we gonna close out on this Victor Wembanyama hype. What's your thoughts
Oh yeah.
on Victor Wembanyama? Do you think
Um,
all of this hype is warranted?
I think it is. Ah man, hold on. Let me. This kid is. He's. Ah man. Cause even though we were very young at this time, a lot of talks were going about. Greg Oden was very hyped up just as well. Anthony Bennett was just as hyped up just as well. All these guys were just as hyped up. But for the simple fact of who went out on whatever cast it was, I don't know where it was, but they went out and said Richard Jefferson went out and said he would have took him over LeBron James. Man, I couldn't believe it. I really couldn't have believed it. Over 2 games, this man was a guy who played with LeBron James, who won a championship with LeBron James, who played alongside him for years. He said taking the Victor kid over LeBron James, which is crazy. I think the kid has a little hype. He has a little potential, but I mean, I didn't see him do anything that Bobo hasn't done. And you're a believer in Bobo, aren't you?
Thank you. Yo, you think just like me, bro. I swear I was thinking Bobo is basically this dude, bro. And I guess maybe because of the injuries or whatever, but they act like we never seen this dude before.
Yeah.
Bobo is what this dude been do, bro. Maybe he a little taller, I guess, bro. Maybe he played defense better. I don't know. But they're going this based off of two games that ain't no NBA games, bro.
And in the
It's
G
not the
League
highest level yet.
and or
Come
wherever
on,
it is.
bro.
But we're gonna see.
I mean,
Next
he
year we're
does
gonna
have
see.
tremendous upside. He does have tremendous upside, bro. I mean, looking at it from Richard Jefferson's perspective, bro. I mean, if it's back in 2003, you see this 7'4" kid versus a LeBron James. You know, we all know in drafts, height rules the day, bro. I mean, if him and LeBron James is practically doing the same thing on the court, but Victor Wembanyama is 7'4", who come on, that's probably what
I
Richard Jefferson thinking about it
I
from that
I get
standpoint.
that, but I did explain to you as well that LeBron James was a 4-time, you know, pro player of the year in high school. Won 3 out of 4 state championships. Averaged about 30 points in his senior year. He never averaged anything under 25 in high school, and I really do get that. That opened up my eyes a little more because Victor, if we were looking at that, we seen Yao Ming go number one in 2002. We seen him go number one, and his height was very useful. That was the main reason why. So I guess I understand. I do, but
I mean,
I just feel like
yeah.
Victor probably just I don't know, man. It's a different time because 2003, there was no big man dribbling, so it's like it's really a tough. It's really tough.
Right. And I don't know. I think it's a lot more we gotta see, bro. Like this hype that he's getting, he has the potential to be the greatest of all time. We picking him over LeBron. Teams are gonna be racing to the bottom of the conferences just to have an opportunity to draft them. I mean, man, if he don't turn out to be what everybody's saying, man, that would be crazy, bro. But I mean, he's a tall dude, 7'4". I mean, I'm not trying to put any any bad thing or speak anything bad into existence, but we know the history of tall dudes like that. They usually have some type of foot injuries, foot problems. I mean,
Like
it's
I
a
said
lot to think
earlier,
about.
Greg Oden.
Yeah, and like I've seen a lot of clips of this dude, like a lot of things that could get exposed. Like for one, these are all things he can improve on. He's only 18 and he's humble. That's what I like about him, and I think that'll take him a far long way. He's from Africa. Like I mean, he's African descent, like Giannis. So
Yeah.
they got that same type of qualities about themselves. Like he real humble. Like I think he's keep as long as he keeps a level head about himself. I think he can be all of those things that people were saying. But I think it's just far too early to be putting these things on him. But it's not calling a judgment or anything like that. I hope it would not. But like it's certain things I've seen in this game where he needs to improve on his strength. Sometimes, he doesn't play his height. Like, he doesn't like he gives up his height a lot. Like when you're that tall, I mean, you're supposed to be down there in the post most of the time.
Yeah.
I don't like him, trying to be a guard too much of the time because when you're that big, you're a big target, bro. I'm not saying it's gonna be easy to swipe the ball from him, but you're not gonna be the hardest guy to take the ball away from, bro. I mean, you may be able to dribble at your size, but you're still considerably, against guards who are dribbling the ball faster, you're not that. You just able to dribble the ball at your
Yeah,
height. You have a lot more speed than most big men, but you know, when he's put in a situation to guard most big men, he's gonna have problems, bro, because he's not that strong. And I've seen people take advantage of that. It's just a lot, bro, that we could sit here and nitpick all day. But he definitely has upside, and I get the hype behind him, and I appreciate it for real. Like I like to see prospects like this come out. He's a freak, bro. Like 7'4" and doing what he's doing. Like I seen him cook Rudy Gobert, bro. Like that's the first time I was hip to him. I seen him have a little light
yeah.
1-on-one, and he cooked
Two
him.
years
That's
ago.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. And even then, he was far taller than Rudy Gobert. I mean, he has upside, bro. This is gonna be crazy, but that's my take on it. But I just think the hype needs to slow down a little bit. Give him a
Just a
chance
little
to
bit.
show us what he really
Yeah, yeah,
capable of.
definitely. I know I know he don't really like all the hype because, like you said, he is humble. I know he's just trying to hoop. That's all it is. I can see it. I can see all he is trying to do is hoop. I see it, and I believe in the kid. I just don't like what they doing. They're gonna scare this kid away. With
Right,
all this, like Kyrie explained it to guys like that hype that you got to live up to. It's not what they want. So
right.
we just gotta they gotta let that kid become what he wants instead of saying comparing to all these guys and saying this and that. Just let him become who he is and who he wants to be.